Welcome to this Indeed virtual showcase, navigating diversity, inclusion and belonging during the Great Resignation. Every session today is a chance to ask the questions you want to get the answers that you need, with live audience Q&A segments taking place during each session. And we'll have some polls for you to answer too.
We actually call the Great Resignation at Indeed the Great Realization. Pre-pandemic, we were solely focused on trying to find diverse representation in candidate funnels. And I think because we have this compressed labor market, we've really started to focus on how do we retain talent in our organizations? What do we need to do to actually operationalize and embed DIMB processes and just inclusive thinking into everything that we do at the company.
Are there any sort of successful programs that you can share with us to attract and to retain our employees?
How you might be tackling those employees that now desire to return to the office versus those who now prefer to work from home.
How have you seen that be applied in our new norm?
The best advice that I would give is, be vulnerable as a leader in recognizing that we don't have all the answers right now and get some perspectives from those that are living that experience.
Over to our audience then. Our first poll for you today. Have you observed or measured a change in feelings of inclusion and belonging since the pandemic began?
I think it's going to be a yes.
Yes, I agree. And yes, resounding yes there. Time for our panel with Frank De Los Reyes, Gerald Brooks and Jack Eatner.
How do we engage and touch that frozen middle of leaders and managers in the organization to help make a difference for the entire company?
Companies need to understand that inclusion leads to diversity and not the other way around. Start from the inside. I can't help anyone until I help myself first.
Getting honest and open communication without fear of retribution or feeling foolish, those things drive the DEI, and the DEI will drive the business in a meaningful and not some superficial way.
I am delighted to introduce our fireside chat with Indeed's evangelists, Lauren and Shannon.
We wanted to just give you some actionable insights on what are some of the tactical things we can do to take these ideas and these concepts and bring them to life within our organizations.
As a Black gay man, I am part of Black Inclusion Group. I'm also part of iPride Inclusion Group, but most importantly, I like to identify as an ally to all of those resource groups because that allyship piece is super important.
It's not just gender, it's not just race. There are so many different ways that employees can find allyship and inclusion within your organization.
How have you approached that at Indeed, and do you have any insight from other companies around this?
This is a marathon and not a sprint as we implement these things and again, ingrain them into our daily life so that we are living it, breathing it, and not just checking off the boxes, they say.
We've looked at how you've managed DI&B during the Great Resignation. We've discovered solutions for a better workplace. And crucially, we've explored how to turn our words into actions. So much in just 90 minutes. I hope you found it as useful as we have. From the team here and everyone at Indeed, enjoy the rest of your week and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye all.